So you could be the very first person to kill an animal with a 350 Legend with a carbon fiber barrel. Yeah. Oof. Now, of course, there's only 2 in existence right now. This and in Sydney's. So this is a little bit different than most carbon fiber barrels. So steel barrel, obviously, as you can see the chamber, you can see the where we hang the forend, and obviously at the muzzle. This carbon fiber is wrapped, and then we inject ceramic between the carbon fiber and the barrel, and it wicks the heat off the bore. So typical carbon fiber that's wrapped right to the barrel, it acts as an insulator. So the more you shoot, right, it retains the heat. On 350 Legend, they don't get that hot, right? But you start shooting a 300 Win mag, a 7 mag, you start shooting in a hot summer day, you shoot in California. You shoot a lot of pigs, a lot of things in 100-degree temperatures.
100%, yeah.
You know, so this is the advantage. Plus the balance, the more your weight sits back here.
Well, yeah, you could just feel, even with that optics on top.
Yeah.
The weight of that gun is...
She's right there.
Insane.
Yeah, it's perfect. Well, let's see how she shoots.
Yeah.
You're a 1/2 inch right, and you're 1.5 inches high. The height I like.
We want to be 1 inch high.
Let's shoot another shot. I personally wouldn't touch it for 1/2 inch. We're not shooting grasshoppers.
I agree. That deer's bigger than that target.
That deer's not gonna know.
That had 0 kick. Like I'm
Isn't
so
it crazy?
used to shooting a larger caliber, like a 30-06, even the 6.5 is gonna kick with,
And that's a light rifle. Great stalking gun, but yeah, low recoil, and that's the advantage of the 350 Legend. All right, so now you're a little bit further to the left. All right, one more for good measure, and I'd say you're ready to go. Wow, holy cow. Those last 2.
I almost start touching.
Touching. Literally.
It still amazes me that there's like the recoil on it. I'm expecting
There's nothing.
so much more.
Well, if you were shooting a slug gun, you know what that's
Oh,
like.
the shotgun knock your shoulder off.
It does. Extremely good shooting.
The rifling is gorgeous.
Yeah. If nothing else, you're going to look good.
Yeah, and I might be taking it home as a prototype.
All right. Well, I know we have a deer to butcher now. So let's
do
that. And tonight is, what would you say, deer chili?
Yeah, we're going to do some deer venison steak chili.
All right. Let's get that dough processed.
All right, so here we are at deer camp, starting our tradition. We're gonna make a venison chili. From start to finish, no prepackaged anything. We are getting all of our veg, we're getting our venison that we just cubed up with Gregg out there. So follow along, we're gonna jump into this. We're gonna cut all our vegetables. We're gonna sear off that venison steak. We're gonna put it in our pot, we're gonna let that sucker simmer, and we're all gonna enjoy it with some nice toppings on top. Well, we sat this morning. It started raining on us. We didn't see much. We saw a couple little bucks, young 1-year-old bucks. So we went back, grabbed lunch. We're at a brand new spot. Beautiful, gorgeous field. Hardwoods beyond us. Ponds on both sides of us. So we're gonna sit here until dark and see if we can bring home dinner. If not, hey, that's why it's called hunting. That's a beautiful deer. It's a 4-year-old deer. It's on the do not shoot list. It's got amazing trash on the front. It's got the split G2. His mouth's wide open. He's probably been chasing does all day long. saying. He's got 2 on one side. Oh, it's a pretty deer. Shot him. It's he went and stopped walking. He came out, went back in, came out, and he was going down to go down the creek bottom. I don't know why I'm whispering anymore. We already shot him. But he was walking. I put it on his shoulder. It looks like the shot's a little far back. We're gonna give him a second. We're gonna go find this toilet seat that they call him, but an absolutely incredible. The body's huge, neck was huge. Like, rack size is awesome, but looking at the body itself and thinking, like, wanted to make a trophy meal at camp for everybody that's at camp. We got 5 camera guys, we got 5 other people here, we got 15 people running around camp, and like, we were grocery shopping the other day, and I was like, if we shoot this buck, I've got this idea. And now, if we retrieve this buck, like, I get to feed camp with a single pull of the trigger. Like, this deer's never touched any other human hand but my hands when we go find this deer. And then I gotta make a meal for everyone at camp to celebrate this exact moment. I mean, that's what From Field to Plate's all about. It's not about the size of the rack. It's not about... It's literally about feeding people with what God has given us.
Oh, what'd you go tonight?
Awesome.
Well, what'd you say?
Yeah, we had Meatball come out. He stayed at the back of the field.
Did no shot.
No, we got a shot. 167 yards.
Did you?
Yeah, as he was going back into the woods. There was a bunch of does out there, but there were some other bucks that he was just not wanting to play with.
Was he like pushing bucks off, rutting, pushing does?
He was scared to come in the field for like 20, 30 minutes. He just stayed in the bushes. He came out of the field and then turned around and right back in, and then he popped out, and we ranged him as quick as we could. It was 167, and I remember you telling me like 150 is dead, and so we put it. He was kind of walking though, and so kind of think I center punched him a little bit, but he jumped. We watched the video. I mean, we decided to back out and walked all the way back out in the dark, and we'll go in the morning because it's pouring down rain out there. And yeah, no, it was just one of those moments where we were just like, hey, this is the one we're going for. Yeah. He was there, and just believe in the gun, believe in yourself. Yeah. But like I said, watching the percussion of that 350, we were like, he's probably only 50, 60 yards in. Yeah. But it's better with the rain and everything just to walk out.
Oh, absolutely.
And go fight.
Don't push him. He's gonna lay down, hit like that. I mean, there's so much hydrostatic shock that comes from those bullets. It just wrecked everything.
Which is crazy because it's so little.
I know.
Like, you think of like bigger bolt, but that thing is so little. But yeah, just watching the video back,
if you center punch him, and that's lung, that's diaphragm, that's liver. I mean, that's basically all the goods.
Yeah. So like I said, we'll go back in the morning and we'll see how he does.
Awesome, man.
And then we'll make
Good
some
job.
dinner. Hopefully we'll make some dinner.
Oh. Well, I know we're gonna plate it up if we find it. That's for sure. All right, so we shot this deer last night. It was kind of a little farther back than we wanted. He was a little far. We let him lie. It started raining on us. The wind started going last night. So we know exactly the direction we went. We don't know if we're gonna find much blood, so we're just gonna kind of follow this little logging road in and see what we see. It's really hard to blood track too when you're colorblind. We still have some blood,
That's a good sign it didn't all get washed away. So at least we're going in the right direction. We're just gonna keep trying to find little signs of where he went. Huh? I can't talk.
You can't talk.
No, there's nothing there. It's all. Truck's right there. He's right here. Blind's right there. Yeah, it wasn't as far back as I thought. Oh. It was a long night last night thinking about this deer. Thinking about how far he might have gone, or as it was raining, just thinking about no blood, thinking about everything. But he's here, which means I can make my dinner. And I've got an amazing idea for this backstrap for camp tonight. And I did it.
That looks incredible.
I'm just excited for you to try it.
So this is meatball.
Meatball on a stick, baby. So I slow cooked it down, braised it, did like a reverse sear on it, made a cranberry and red wine barbecue sauce for it. So you can be honest.
Oh, chef, next level. Yeah, you're welcome back anytime.
It's crazy that a ruddy buck that's 200
yeah.
pounds with a neck this big,
Yeah, could taste as tender as this.
it's all about the process.
Mm-hmm. Always is.